Vancouver, two men brutally stabbed to death at the Central Park Place apartments, and police say the man accused of doing it told them he just decided to kill people. 35-year-old Dustin Zapel was in court today facing charges of 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder. Lisa Balick in Vancouver joins us live now with more. Lisa?
Well, the stabbings were on the Veterans Administration property, and more than half the people living in those apartments are vets. But nobody I talked to seemed to know the motivation for those stabbings.
I saw one body in the smoking area.
I'm still kind of numb. I'm still kind of in shock. It's kind of hard to believe.
Many of the neighbors who live here at the Central Park Place apartments can't understand why one of their neighbors, Dustin Zapel, suddenly got out of bed, walked out into the courtyard, and started stabbing 2 others in the middle of the night. Police say building video shows him outside in the smoking area around 1:30 in the morning, repeatedly stabbing 2 men. One was 42-year-old Thomas West. In court documents, Zapel told police he also bit West in the head. Investigators say the attacks were unprovoked. He also lunged at another man with a knife, but that man was able to get away. Zapel then fled, but police arrested him later on Sunday. I talked with some of the residents who knew the men. Elmer Verdiner was friends with Thomas West, who he said was always helping others.
Tom was a good person. He was a Mormon. He belonged to the same church with me. I'm the one that talked him into going to the church.
In court, the prosecutor said Zapel has a history of mental illness and competency issues and past criminal cases that were dismissed. I went to his father's house in Vancouver today. A woman who answered the door, who was not his mom, told me they believe he was not taking his medication. The apartments are on Veterans Administration property, but owned by the Vancouver Housing Authority. More than half the occupants are veterans. Zapel was not a veteran. Who makes sure that people living there are safe?
That would be, there is property management on site. It is also a secured building, so.
Now, I also found out there is a night manager who is on duty. Now, Zapel is being held on $3 million bail. He is due back in court next week. Live in Vancouver, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.